With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Nolan Reimold makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Baltimore. Left fielder, Nolan Reimold.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's got light tower power. Make a mistake up in the zone, and you better be prepared to see it leave the yard.
Manny Machado will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
Grichuk calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Chris Tillman gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
Matt Carpenter comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Johnny Peralta gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Adam Jones will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Piscotty has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Settling in now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Drives it to deep right field. Piscotty ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Here's Mark Trumbo now,
Right fielder,
as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting seventh,
Jonathan Scope into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And that misses inside, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit in the air to left field. Holiday is under it, and that ends the inning. Orioles strike for a run thanks to the Wieters home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matt Holliday.
Tillman's got his target. First pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
So striding in, Brandon Moss, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Cutter low, 1-1. One and one, here it is. Tapped out in front of home. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. So stepping in, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Nice. He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI as he picks up that runner from third base.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Two hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We played two full, all tied at 1-1. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. J.J. Hardy is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Holiday is there, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number
Chris Tillman steps into the box. Wainwright into the windup. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down. Nolan Reimold will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. tap foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to show.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Adam Wainwright digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman,
Matt Carpenter in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Stephen Piscotty is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runner goes for second. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Manny Machado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Now for the Orioles, third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Hot shot to third, taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Wainwright looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2 and 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back. Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Adam Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Matt Holliday is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Rendell Grichuk stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Matt Wieters heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Wainwright's ready, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grichuk shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting. Right fielder.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's there. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Second baseman,
Colton
number
Wong
16.
is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting the guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. How about that call?
I don't understand. Got 2 on, nobody out. He has to be bunting here.
Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Matt Carpenter will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Wieters is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Steven Piscotty digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. J.J. Hardy makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chris Tillman stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Left fielder number
Nolan Reimold stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1.
leading off for St. Louis.
Johnny Peralta will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The left fielder number
Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Brandon Moss stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the 3rd guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Manny Machado will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Chris Davis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty going back on it. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Matt Wieters will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch cut, it's by him for strike one. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Hit hard, but right into the shift, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting,
Mark Trumbo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Scope is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Right to Peralta. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now Rendell Grichuk will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Belted high in the air out to left. Reimold racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Now, so much for that 6 in a row he's retired. That guy just says, take that.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.